Obituary is brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg, Alabama. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, 256-245-4361. Pre-need, they have staff there to take care of that for you too. It's Curtis and Son Funeral Home. Whether it's a full service or cremation, it's Curtis and Son Funeral Home. 256-245-4361. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home is Curtis and Son Funeral Home. Also brought to you by Earlene's Flowers and More on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga, 256-245-5235, Earlene's Flowers and More. Obituaries this morning: Johnny McEwen Parker, age 72, of Sylacauga, died May 17th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. A memorial service will be held on Saturday, May 21st at 2 p.m. from Curtis and Son North. Online condolences at curtisandsonfh.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Juanita Rayfield Shell, age 77, will be Friday at 2 o'clock from Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel, with the Reverend Tommy Thornton officiating. Burial in the Old Agufka Cemetery. Mrs. Shell died Wednesday, May 18th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. She was a member of the Sullivan Baptist Church. Visitation Friday, 10:30 until 2 o'clock at Radley Smith. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Graveside service for Robert Mitchell Millender, age 79, formerly of Talladega, will be noon Friday and Millender Cemetery. Mr. Millender died May 3rd at his residence. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, directing. Funeral service for Courtney Martez Raglan, age 31, is 2 o'clock Friday at Bellevue Baptist Church, with the Reverend Timothy Caldwell officiating. Interment in the Sycamore Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary, directing. Funeral service for Julia M. Scales, age 80, is Friday at 11 o'clock from Greater Ebenezer Baptist Church in Talladega, with burial in the Knoxville Cemetery. Visitation today, 1 until 8 at the funeral home, and the body will lie in state 2 hours prior to the service at the church. Mrs. Scales died May the 16th. Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga, directing. Homegoing celebration for Ms. Angela Regina Thomas will be Friday, May the 20th at noon from New Hope Baptist Church, with burial in the New Hope Cemetery. Public viewing today, noon until 8 o'clock. Madden Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Funeral service for Mr. John Grady Shockley, age 94, of Alexander City, is Friday at 1 o'clock from Ray Baptist Church. Dr. Albert Pike and the Reverend Mike Jones officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family will receive friends Friday from 11 until 1 at Ray Baptist Church. Mr. Shockley died Tuesday, May 17th at Chapman Healthcare. He was a member and faithful deacon for 50 years at Ray Baptist Church. He served his country during World War II and at Pearl Harbor. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Gladys Dauphine Chapman, age 88, of Alexander City, will be today at 2 o'clock from 6th Street Baptist Church. Reverend Matt Haynes, along with Brother Billy Paul Williams, officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. Mrs. Chapman died Monday, May 16th at Chapman's Healthcare. The family will accept flowers or memorial contribution can be made to a charity of one's choice. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City, directing that service. This obituary report brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg, the North Chapel in Sylacauga on Highway 21. Your Dignity Memorial Funeral Home is Curtis and Son Funeral Home, 256-245-4361. Obituaries in part brought to you by Earlene's Flowers and More. Say it with Flowers from Earlene's on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga.